In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. We get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set! Hurt! Dragon 60! 19 tight! Get up!
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Set! Mustang 19! Ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. Open man, downfield, exceeding well. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Panther 11, take go.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Let's go now.
Throwing again is Milton. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Let's go. Hut.
On third and long, here's Milton. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. To speak of there. He'll get this one only to her at the 3. Second down and 8. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's third and 7. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
To return, it is Turpin. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Street.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Hut.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and get
to the goal line and in. C.E. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Roll. Roll.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Minnesota.
Warriors 70. Go!
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On play action, here's McCarthy. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deron Bland. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Set, go.
A first carry for the former Tar Heels, Devontae Williams. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
Ready. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut, hut.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. That one's good for 29.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On first down, here's Milton. That's complete. Devontae took it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
We are through 1. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Ready.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Set up. Check smash. Ready.
Here's a run going left. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
19 Tiger.
In motion, Lamb. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7.
Buffalo 18.
That is Ferguson in motion. To the air on 3rd down is Milton. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. Set. Ready. 60 Bison. 70 range.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Go!
They'll put Addison in motion.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. On throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Check go.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You saw a great example of it here.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
A nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Ready.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Get it. Track 60. 19, side. 19, left wing, 19. Get it.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
60 Maverick. Ready.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
18 Maverick. Set. Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. That is caught. What a throw. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings are back in this one. It's 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Bobcat, 60. Come on, come on.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. He's got that complete to Turpin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Go! Come 19! Come 19! 79 Bronco! Hut, hut.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to air this one out. And the Vikings are going to get the football at their own 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Warrior 70. Go!
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's got it at the 7, and he'll be taken down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an arc to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready?
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The PAT, up and good. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10.
Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached The end of the first half. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think they're going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Start on the ground with Chubb. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready! Viking 18! 19 Lions!
Here's McCarthy. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. A gain of 17 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go! Track 60! 19 tight! 19 tight! Ready?
To throw is McCarthy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Get it! Mustang 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
They'll put Addison in motion.
Take off!
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
As the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, you've got to find a way to connect.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18 rep, ready? Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now McCarthy. As he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And this drive is over before before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. And you talk about impacting the game in all areas. This guy's having himself a ball game.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Set. Ready? Ready, ready?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Get out of the gun is Milton. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Hey, smash Bronco, go!
Now give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Ready?
2nd down and 3.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Set.
That is Ferguson in motion.
Get up.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Panther Street, Panther set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready?
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Yeah. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Ready? Big Lion.
In motion, Lamb.
Hut, hut.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Go.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So, 3 quarters. Here's 2nd and 6.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
70 range, 70 range. 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
19 Lions. Come on, set. Dragon 60. Ready.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one brought in by Hawkinson. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Rapper. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Oh, for the fifth time. He is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Travel start on the ground. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Okay, break. Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Come 19, come 19. Hut.
From the gun, here's Milton. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Okay, ready?
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left.
Get up.
On the give, it's Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Let's go now.
2nd and 7.
70 Lions. Hurt, hurt. Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.